everyone. Welcome back to Modern Life of the 70s Mind. How's it going? Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for taking just a little time to check out my video. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to make this real quick. The other day I was at the casino and my wife was on a bit of a roll. So she says, hey, Bob, can you go get me a glass of wine? Because her wine supply had run dry. So I said, sure, no problem. So I went to the bar and I walked up to the bartender. He says, hey, I know you. I recognize your voice. And I'm like, do you know me from singing? Because at that casino, they have karaoke at times, and I sing once in a while. He says, no, I know you from your YouTube channel. I'm like, wow, that's impressive. And I got to talking to him a little bit. His name is Tommy. So, hey, Tommy, it was nice meeting you. Tommy said his favorite is Lara Fabian. And the first thing I wanted to say was, yeah, you and everyone else, because everyone loves her. And but no, he really likes Lara Fabian. And I had a little bit of a chance to talk to him a little bit without annoying the people who were behind me waiting for a drink. So I did tell him I would try to pick out a Lara Fabian song and that I would say hi to him on this video. So, hey, Tommy, it was a pleasure meeting you. I'm sure I'll see you again because I'm pretty sure it's not the last time I've been to a casino. So today we're going to listen to Lara Fabian, and she's singing Je suis de toi. And the first thing that crossed my mind when I heard this title was Je suis malade, because I really like that song. But no, completely different song, Je suis de toi. And I believe that means I'm yours. So why don't we just go ahead and get into this, because I've gabbed way too long here. So, okay, here we go. Pretty start.
Traverser mon enfance en fermant les yeux, éviter le silence, le regard de ma mère, les jours pluvieux, jusqu'à la paix, la dernière larme. Quitter la colère et rendre à mon père les armes. Je suis de toi, je te porte en moi. Bien qu'imparfait, c'est toi qui m'as fait et je te le dois. Je suis de toi, je ne t'en veux pas. J'ai fait de ce chagrin ma voix. Accrocher mes rêves au cerf-volant, planter mes pieds dans la mer, implorant que se lève le vent, défier les souvenirs, trouver le courage de pardonner même le pire et enfin tourner la page. Je suis de toi, je te porte en moi. Bien qu'imparfait, c'est toi qui m'as fait et je te le dois. Je suis de toi, je ne t'en veux pas. J'ai fait de ce chagrin ma voix. Je suis de toi, je cherchais ton regard. Je suis de toi, je désirais tes bras. Je suis de toi, j'ai préféré le départ aux éclats de nos voix. Je suis de toi, et quand il fait trop noir, je suis de toi, je rallume ma joie. Je suis de toi, j'ai jeté les miroirs où tu ne me voyais pas.
Holy cow, the song's almost over. All right, I'm going to back this way up because I apologize. I was so wrapped up in trying to figure out exactly what she was saying. So I am going to back it up a bit. So we're going to hear some of this over again because when you have these captions that are transcribed or translated, they aren't always the best. At first, I thought she was talking about her father, but I don't think so. I think that's something different than that. So let me go back to the beginning of this. The beginning was so nice and gentle and soft, and it was such a gentle, emotional start to this. And it was just, I believe, her voice. And was it a piano? I apologize, I don't remember, but it was something, or maybe some strings, but it was very soft. And even though I think her voice was incredibly soft, there's no doubt that there was a lot of control behind it. To me, it feels like she's speaking directly to someone she loves with complete honesty. Now, I don't know if that's her father. I saw that it said something about her father, but I don't know. Other parts of the song didn't feel like that. But she's definitely speaking to them with complete honesty. Every note feels intentional, and it doesn't feel like she's trying to impress anyone here. What I think she's trying to do overall is trying to connect with this person that she's speaking to. Her phrasing feels very delicate, like she's almost on the edge of breaking, but somehow manages to dig deep and kind of hold it together. That's kind of the feeling that I was getting. And Je suis de toi isn't I don't think, a poetic way to say I'm yours. I think being a song from Lara Fabian, it's got to be more layered, I think, than that. To me, it feels like she's saying she comes from this person, like they've shaped her as far as who she is today. It's definitely about love. I don't know what type of love this is. Maybe it's more than love, but it's also about um, a person's identity, about belonging to someone like so deeply that you're not sure where like they end or where you begin. And that's really a deep emotional love. And again, it may not be romantic love, but it's definitely love. Um, Thinking about that, it's such an intimate idea, isn't it? And you can hear the intimacy in how she's singing this. So, okay, before I just start blabbing, I backed it up a bit, like I said, and let's play this to the end.
Courage de pardonner même le pire et enfin tourner la page. Je suis de toi, je te porte en moi. Bien qu'imparfait, c'est toi qui m'as fait et je te le dois. Je suis de toi.
Oh, that was a sweet ending. I'm really glad I backed it up as far as I did because it allowed me to have like a little better feeling as to what she was singing and how she was feeling it. Um, I think both the music and the emotions build up a little bit in the second half. I don't think it's anything ever really overpowered Lyra's voice at any point. I think it's still Lara in the spotlight. It wasn't the music. It wasn't anything like that, or even um, as a part of Lara. It wasn't her screaming out words. It was just her. Does that make sense? And it feels like she's guiding us through something really deeply personal. Her vocals become more expressive, obviously, as she added a little bit more intensity into the song, but she still keeps it, like I said, still keeps it very tasteful and within her like boundaries, if you will. At one point, and I don't remember what she was singing because it's hard to match the words up with what she's singing, but she let this one note kind of linger a little bit, and to me, it felt like kind of a quiet ache. Something's really hurting her, and she's holding on to it. Um, and I feel she's holding on to it because she's not quite ready to let go of it yet. I think it's a choice. That kind of emotional control when you're singing lyrics like this is really hard to pull off, but she makes it feel effortless. You can really feel what she's singing, and I feel also a sense of surrender clearly, but also a quiet strength. Like she's she's dealing with these issues, but it's still kind of her choice, and I think that's where she's pulling the strength from. It's kind of like she says, "Yeah, I'm yours, but that's my choice," and it's not desperation. To me, it's more like a devotion. So that's just my thoughts on it. All right, let me get my headphones off. I'm going to listen to this again because I was really struggling to try to figure out exactly where the lyrics were going, and then I'll be back for my final thoughts. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, welcome back to Final Thoughts. I went ahead and, as promised, I did listen to that song again. And although I feel I'm missing something in the translation because those captions aren't the best, I think I have a pretty good idea what this is about, at least in my mind, and the emotion that's behind this. I'm really starting to feel that Lara Fabian should have a warning on her videos that says, please do not even attempt to listen to a Lara Fabian song without emotional support. Because, I mean, the emotions just, they pour out of her and they have nowhere to go except into your heart. It's really amazing. And I think what really stayed with me the most is how Lara delivered every single line. Her control is unreal. She never overdoes it. And there's such an incredible amount of feeling in every note. And I have probably said that exact same thing on every video of hers, but for some reason, this one just felt a little different because she wasn't out there screaming or belting out a word. It was more singing from her heart. She knows exactly when to hold back. And then she also, on the flip side, she knows also exactly when to lean in. But most importantly, I think she knows how to let a song or a note or a phrase or a sentence emotionally breathe. It's that kind of performance that doesn't need necessarily a big moment to be powerful, because I believe the power of this song comes from the honesty in what she was singing. I always talk about the choruses of song. The chorus worked beautifully, but I'm going to toss it right back to Lara. I think her voice is what gives this song its emotional weight. You feel like you're listening to someone just pouring out something deeply personal, um, and not just singing some lyrics of a song. Regarding the arrangement, I feel that it supports it well, but again, I think Lara is the center of it all. Regarding the meaning of the song, at its core, I think this song feels like a quiet confession. And please tell me if you have another take on this or if you've done some research on what the lyrics of this is about. But I'm just doing this after listening to the song twice. And I think it's about how love, and whether that be romantic love or some other type of love, and how it can shape your identity and how someone can become part of you, how that love intertwines with you, with who you are. It's not dramatic, it's real, I think, and that's what makes the song so incredibly moving. There's also a softness, I think, to her tone that feels almost, I don't know what the word is, protective. It's like she's handling her emotions with care. She's being very gentle with them. And the way she phrases certain lines, I caught a couple lines that almost seem to be slightly behind the beat or at times barely whispered. And it makes it feel even more intimate as she's presenting the songs. And it's almost like we're hearing her thoughts that she's never said out loud before. And maybe that's where some of the softer notes, that's kind of what I feel when I hear that. It's almost like she's just barely saying it. All in all, this is pretty stripped back. And in my opinion, that's what makes the song so incredibly effective. You can almost picture her sitting like at a table across from someone, just laying this all out without any walls up. Just kind of, this is what the situation, and this is what I'm telling you, and just filled with honesty. And we don't get a feeling like she's performing a song, like I said earlier. It feels like she's living it real time, and I just love this song. Needless to say, this isn't the only song I've ever loved of hers, because I don't think I've ever heard a song of hers that I didn't like. It's just so powerful, every one. So, okay, guys, listen, I hope you enjoyed this. And Tommy, thank you for requesting a Lara Fabian song. It was a pleasure meeting you, like I said. So, listen, guys, if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would consider clicking that notification bell, that way you'll be notified anytime I release some new content. Okay, as I always say, only life is priceless. Please make each and every day count, you guys. God bless all of you. Peace out. I will talk to you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.